Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, world? You know what time it is? It's the Life Malcolm Show right here on In Touch News. Want to go ahead and start off as I customarily do and extend my deep and profound appreciations to the In Touch News family. Specifically, want to give a big shout out to DJ CEO and Mrs. DJ CEO, aka Tampa Bay Tammy, for providing this platform and making it available for programmers like myself to come to you with information. Some good stuff. I don't know if you listen to In Touch News all the time like you should, but if you don't, you're missing out on some good stuff. In Touch News, the channel, whether you YouTube it, Facebook, or whatever, man, you hook up with the In Touch News, and as the name suggests, you stay in touch. So I really want to appreciate DJ CEO and Mrs. DJ CEO for making this platform possible. I want to thank my super duper producer, DJ ANA, always doing her thing behind the board, unless my main man Basil is handling the bizzle. And so I really want to appreciate Basil for dropping in to lend his expertise and pizzazz to the Life Malcolm Show this evening. And as has become my custom, as of last week, we done started a new custom. I want to thank you for being tuned in to the Life Malcolm Show, man. Because I do this for you. I just want to come and kick it with you, say some things that help you think about the world with the African working class biased perspective, so that you can see your interests in this world and make your interests come true. I don't know about no dreams sold separately. I got that from my man Mighty Jai. He put me on a record one time called Dreams Sold Separately, and I'm with that. I don't know nothing about no dreams. Go get your dreams elsewhere, but we want to look out for our interests right here. So we think about the African working class life from an African working class biased perspective, so that we can bring about African working class interests into fruition, make the world how we want it to be. In Touch News, where you are the biggest star, and I always say, where everybody's a star, and the biggest star is you, as I always say. I want to go ahead and give out the call-in number. The call-in number is 813-444-9588. Pick up your phone, call in, holler at me. Let's talk about it. You don't have to be scared. Listen, it's okay to be scared, but get over it. Be courageous, because if you can't be courageous if you don't have no fear. Courage is, facing your fears. So, even if you're scared, call in, and let's talk about the stuff, that's on your mind, as long as we're talking about health tonight, that is, because we want to close out the month of August as we promised. We made it a Black August month focused on revolutionary work. First, we talked about free them all, freeing the political prisoners and prisoners of war that have been trapped in these dens of hell, trapped by colonizers for decades, since the 1960s, and some dying in prison because the United States has always had a serious kind of problem with colonizers in wherever we. The United States has always had a serious problem with colonized people wherever we are, because the colonizers' aim is to keep us colonized, and every intelligent colonized person's interest is to end colonialism. And so it's always been a constant contest and contradiction between us. And that's why the best of us, the courageous of us who fight like hell against that colonial capitalist system, end up facing the most horrible types of retaliation in the forms of police brutality, in the form of capture and sentences to prisons, and in many instances, sometimes death. And so we started out the month like that, talking about Black August, recognizing the Marin County incident in 1970, talking about George and Jonathan Jackson, etc. We talked about some other significant events that occurred in throughout history of the world regarding African people and our struggle, constant fight to wrest ourselves from the grasp of colonialism. And after that, because a lot of conversations started circulating about the colonial virus and whether to take the vaccine, and then you had oh man, I said I wasn't gonna talk about that person on the show too much, but you have some people who want to say stuff like get vaccinated or get COVID. Then some have even gone as far as to say mask it or casket. And some even to my vax or die, like, but then what we understand here on the Life Malcolm Show listeners and others who have some sense, some inclination, even if it's just a smidget, just a tiny amount of understanding, just a smattering of understanding of African internationalism. We understand that our only choices ain't the choices that the colonizers give us. No, that's their only choices for us, but we have other options. They let the colonizer tell it it's just Trump or Biden. That's what they'll tell you. But as if one of them can rescue us from the hell that their grandparents put us in. But it's impossible for them to rescue ourselves. That's why we say dual and contending power. That's why we say if we're going to elect somebody, we need to elect our own. If somebody's going to govern, we got to govern ourselves. And so the only option for our future, for us to have a good and prosperous life, ain't no damn Joseph Robinette Biden. And so we understand that when the colonizer tells us vax or die, mask or casket, or get vaccinated or get COVID, that's the colonizer's only options for us. And over the past 3, maybe 4 weeks, whatever time we took this month, we've come here to dispel some of that dumb doctrine and expressed in very clear terms. The first week we brought, I think, this is the 3rd week. The first week we brought in the minerals. Yeah, we brought in vitamins and minerals and supplements. That's what I want to say. We brought in supplements. I showed you my vitamins, my minerals, my antioxidants, and what have you. The stuff that I use to supplement my good and healthy eating that has kept me healthy and unsick for well over 25 years. Then last week we talked about food, and I know some of y'all might have been disappointed because my menu ain't all that exciting. I'm cool with eating the same healthy stuff every day. Amaranth in the morning with some mango and strawberries and cherries and blueberries, and in the evening, black beans chock full of onions, tomatoes, beet leaves, and red beets themselves chopped up in with some herbs and spices that I'm going to show y'all tonight. Stay tuned, because I told y'all tonight I'm going to give y'all some do's and don'ts, but I'm going to actually start with the don'ts. I'm going to give y'all the don'ts, and then I'm going to give you the do's, because a lot of people want to say that I fail to provide solutions. I'm just complaining, don't provide no solutions. So maybe they missed the solution because it's in the beginning. So I'm going to put the solution at the end. Some of us like to look at the back part. And so I understand. I'm one, the back part was my favorite part too. So we're going to make sure that we going to put it on the back end. So, so you'll see it as, that's the reason why. Did you know that's the reason why we opened the door for ladies? You thought we were just being nice?
Yeah, actually, that's supposed to work.
Huh?
You supposed to walk through the door first so that you can get the danger if it's in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, no. Well, see, that certainly is not incentivizing, but I'm just letting you know the reason why we be, hey, go right on in. But so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put the solutions on the back part tonight. But as has become trend on the Life Malcolm Show, which you can call into at 813-444-9588, and tune in at YouTube. Listen, a listener hit me up the other day and was like, yo, how come you don't never comment on YouTube? You have people looking and commenting on YouTube. I'm not looking at YouTube. That's why I'm managing. I'm getting there. Right now I'm on Facebook, and that's where I'm making the comments. But you can go to YouTube and leave your comments, and what I will do, I promise, what I will do moving forward is go to YouTube and look at the comments and respond back in a way that we can at least establish some kind of meaningful dialogue on YouTube until I have everything, like all these multiple screens, and I can say, oh, YouTube and Facebook, and keep up with all that, and the phone. So yeah, but yes, I appreciate you interacting, whether it's through Facebook, YouTube, phones. So please do that. www.intouchnews.com, and of course on Facebook, go to the In Touch News page. So yeah, like I said, we've been doing for the past couple months something light, something heavy, and then something from the law, and then a word from the word. So something light, man, really, it ain't nothing really light right about now. But I will tell you this, it's a lot going on in the world today. I mean, Afghanistan, like internationally, that whole thing that's popping with the courageous people leading the fight against colonial domination in their part of the world in the form of the Taliban. Who has every right to fight for their freedom and on their own terms. And so we support and salute righteous struggle in every form and every fashion. And so, that's something that we can talk about, but we're going to close out August the way we said we would. We could talk about the 4-year-old girl who I understand somebody shot in a drive-by or something to that effect, and I don't know all the details about it, but I've heard people talking about it, and that's something that we can talk about. We will talk about right here on the Life Malcolm Show, and but man, this whole colonial virus got me caught up this month because people just want to talk trash about people who don't want a mask and who don't want to vax because somebody else said so. So something light is like still something heavy. It's I just had a difficult time getting into the studio this evening because there was a car crash, like 4-5 cars right there at the intersection of Hillsborough and where I'm at. Because I know everybody listening ain't friends, and so But anyway, right there at the intersection of Hillsborough and where I'm at, there was like 3-4 cars crashed, and listen, all these people talking all this stuff about we need the vaccine and all this stuff. Look, I bet you them the same type of people that believe accidents just happen. I believe those are the same. I'm willing to bet you anything. Those are the same type of people that would call what I just referred to as a car crash a car accident. But see, that's demonstrative of people's backwards thinking. They got the colonized mind. The colonizer wants you to think it's some mystical, uncontrollable kind of incident that occurred outside that you would call an accident and say accidents just happen. No, hell no. The reason why them people out there broke up, bruised up, bleeding, or worse, is because somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. Maybe more than one person didn't do what they were supposed to do. Somebody wasn't paying attention to the rules, following the signs, wasn't paying attention to the road. Somebody with accidents don't just happen. If you find yourself, I don't even believe it's any such thing as an accident. If you find yourself in a mess, you had something to do with it. You ought to be. I all the time I wonder how in the hell. Listen, this is not. Please, if you've been killed by the wrong way driver, don't take this personally. I don't have anything against you if or anybody who's been killed by the wrong way driver. But listen, you're not gonna kill me driving the wrong way. No, I'm paying attention. You understand? No. How you gonna see the car coming at you and you can't get out of the way? Jump out the car. Whatever you got to do. You should not be killed by the wrong way driver because the wrong way driver driving the wrong way. No, you got a responsibility. The wrong way driver is the wrong person's hands to leave your life in which to live your life. So leave your life. So yeah, I just wanted to say, man, these people with all these vaccine of the just doing what the colonizer say do, as if the colonizer did not use our grandmothers like cows and our grandfathers like plows, and they won't, like they would hesitate to use us like lab rats. Well, whatever. Enough of that. We gonna holler at you on the other side of the break. We coming with this. We wrapping up this healthy talk. We gonna give you another option than caskets and vaxes and all that kind of stuff. We'll see you on the other side of the break right here on the Life Malcolm Show.
Hey, this is Agent Wright, better known as Mr. Clean. You looking for some great barbecues? Come see them two brothers in the grill, located at 423 Virginia Street, Charleston, West Virginia. We got ribs, chicken, pulled pork, brisket, collard greens, mac and cheese, baby. Come get some and get you a nice, smooth cigar. 304-550-4431. That is 304-550-4431. Come get some, baby. The Rib Man, mama, the Rib Man.
Excuse me, but do this station keep you in touch?
A lot.
How do you like the music?
A lot.
Do they play your favorite songs?
A lot.
And in just 2 words, how do you like the station?
A lot.
There you have it, folks. The moral of the story is our listeners like us
A lot.
in touching you 24/7 on the World Wide Web. We're In Touch Radio.
All right. Welcome back to the Life Malcolm Show, man. I hope you called in. Love to talk to you. I know I talked a lot the first 15 minutes, but now we're gonna read. Told you, y'all might recall we do some reading on the Life Malcolm Show, and we're gonna read today. 'Cause I didn't want to try to remember all the things that I have long forgotten, but just kind of do because I know what to do, and don't do because I know what not to do. So I made a list so that I make sure that I am certain I cover as much of this information you need to know in order to be healthier. Is that all right? All right. So, we're going to talk about 7 ingredients. I'm going to try to cover all those in the next 15 minutes, or thereabout, all those before the next break. And you should do a personal inventory of not of your heart, like, not no metaphysical stuff like that. Do a personal inventory of your cabinet, of your pantry, of your refrigerator, of your children's lunch boxes, and see. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet. If everybody listening to this show, either, it's replays and will be played, perpetually, hopefully, right? Whether you're listening now live or whenever you listen, I'm willing to bet you have one or more of these harmful things. I wouldn't call them foods. Things, ingredients. Let's call them ingredients because they are ingredients. The scientists, the colonizer scientists be hooking y'all up with, with the experiment. Then they say studies show, and y'all can't recognize that's an experiment. They doing an experiment on you when they tell you studies show that you gonna die from eating this stuff. All right. So the first ingredient is artificial flavors. All right, artificial flavors. You see it all the time. Artificially flavored like strawberry, artificially flavored like watermelon, cherry, apple. I mean, boy, I used to love them artificially flavored now and laters. And then you have drink, artificially flavored orange drink, grape drink, all this stuff. So artificial flavors. This is what artificial flavors will do to you. It will cause neurotoxicity. That means it poisons your nervous system, your brain, your spine, your nerve, the stuff that send it signals from your brain to the rest of your body so that you can wink, blink, snap, dap, talk, all this stuff. So artificial flavors, neurotoxicity, and I bet you, just go open your cabinet, your pantry, your refrigerator, your children's lunch boxes, and read the ingredients on some of that stuff in there. I bet you I'm willing to bet you anything you're gonna find some neurotoxicity in your cabinet. Artificial flavors also cause organ damage. Organ damage, organs like lungs, heart, liver, kidneys, spleen, pancreas, organ damage from artificial flavors. Also, reproductive toxicity. So many people, I'm 46 years old. I ain't never, I mean, like my people's old. My mother is going to be 81. My pops is already 83. My grandmother died at 94. I have first cousins who in their 70s. I'm sure I got first cousins in their 70s, and first cousins who are very close to this. So I've been around old people like all my life. I'm thinking. I have a large family, especially on my father's side, right? My father's mother, had 7 boys and 7 girls, and my mother's mother had 3 boys and 3 girls, and a lot of those aunts and uncles had a lot of children. I can't think of no women in my family. Well, very few that have had reproductive cancers. But I see so many people my age have to get something done to their uterus. Sometimes they had to snatch it out. Some people have to get their breasts cut off. Have cysts on their ovaries, have stuff like endometriosis and all kinds of stuff based on some kind of reproductive disaster inside. And it's scientific now. We have evidence that artificial flavors can contribute or does contribute to that, as well as, generally speaking, cancer. The big C that everybody dreads, that if you let the colonizer tell it, you gonna get it, or you don't know if you're gonna get it, might get it, or I don't know what the colonizers make people think about cancer, bound to get it. I remember this one white woman who's supposed to be pretty to some people and is most likely famous to others, Angelina Jolie. She got a test, right, that says she had the BRCA1 gene. It's a long time ago or something like that. She had the BRCA1 gene and could possibly one day maybe get breast cancer. And so she went and had a double mastectomy, just cut them off, right? And so as a prophylactic, so she could avoid getting breast cancer. Like she can't get ovarian cancer and the rest of it, right? So, but the colonizer had you wigwammed and thinking all backwards minded that you bound to get the big C, like you can't beat it back with some of the stuff I'm gonna show you this evening. But you can before we even get to the solutions, the herbs and spices, and that have these medicinal properties to protect you in a less invasive way than a double mastectomy. You can start being healthier by stopping these things. So you can start by stopping artificial flavors. Next, fractionated hydrogenated oils. Fractionated hydrogenated oils. Now, fractionated oils, that's another name for it. Fractionated, hydrogenated, kind of analogous. But fractionated oils occur when the manufacturer of these oils heat the oils up to a high temperature and cool them down really fast so that the oils become fractionalized, and you have, once that occurs, you have all kind of bad stuff, that formulates during the separation of this in this hydrogenating and fractionating process. And such oils that are created by this process are oils like palm oil, palm kernel oil, soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil. Y'all know y'all got that canola oil. and some coconut oils if they're not handled appropriately. And so the fractionated hydrogenated oils are toxic for human consumption. They're just poisonous for human consumption. No good. It's almost like eating plastic. Even that stuff like margarine and what I can't believe it's not butter. Hell, you can't believe it's not butter. I bet you can't believe what it is either. And so it's toxic for consumption, and it also causes omega-3 and omega-6 imbalance, which leads to inflammation. That's right, inflammation. This thing everybody trying to get away from. Inflammation. How do I get rid of this inflammation? Well, stop eating them oils. Guess who cooked with them oils? Your favorite fast food restaurant. French fries taste real good, don't they? I know I used to eat them too. Woo! I ain't gonna even lie, boy. I used to have a contest with myself. Which one you like the most? McDonald's fries or Wendy's fries or Checkers fries? Which one we getting today, dog? Let's have a fry off, right? You know, and nah, no more. Once you learn better, you ought to do better. And there are people who will act like I ain't say it just because they ain't hear me say it, you know, because they ain't tune in to the Life Malcolm Show, because they ain't call in to the Life Malcolm Show. No. Right here, right now, you have a incredible opportunity to get healthier right now. All right. We got several more ingredients and gonna wrap up. All right, bet. All right, next ingredient is MSG. Woo! Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I remember like that accent. All these vaccine people be like, "Yo, mama gave you a vaccine. Yo, mama got the vaccine. How come you can't get a vaccine?" Like when we were in the 70s and the 80s, that you got the vaccine. You gave your children the vaccine 20 years ago, right? Yeah. I remember 20 years ago, this thing they had called Accent. It was like something you sprinkle on your food, and I'm talking about. They say it wakes up the flavor. You damn right, but it kills the it killed the body. You know, wakes up the flavor and kills the body, right? But if you look at the Accent, you know what the ingredients of Accent are? MSG. That's it. It ain't nothing else. It's just that MSG, right? I think it's like monosodium glutamate. Well, I don't know, man. Whatever the MSG is the thing. But MSG that's in your refrigerator, in your food, in your children's lunch boxes, causes migraines, causes obesity. I saw a first grader the other day look like he about 150 pounds. About 6 years old, 150 pounds, and with a mask on. Probably got a vaccine too. Obesity, seizures, ALS. That's the Lou Gehrig's disease. It causes Parkinson's, causes Alzheimer's, and it causes infections. MSG does that. All right, another ingredient you ought to stop. Potassium benzoate. And also sodium benzoate. You find those ingredients commonly in low-fat dressings, syrups, jams, and pickles. And this has only one little effect on the body. All it does is damages your DNA. That's all. Low-fat dressings, syrups, jams, pickles, all this does is damages your DNA. So if you wondering why some of us looking not so normal, it might have something to do with damaged DNA from the potassium benzoate and sodium benzoate. Everybody want to eat low-fat dressings getting bigger, right? Because it also contains some of these other ingredients we listed that causes obesity, etc. So those things aren't helping your health. It's only hurting your body. All right, we got two more ingredients we're gonna talk about real fast. Artificial colors like red number 3, green number 3, yellow number 6, which you find in the cereals that you feed your children in the morning, because they got the little funny looking people on the box and bright colors, and so that's what y'all feed y'all's children. Cereals, sports drinks, sugar-free drinks, and gelatins. I'm doing the best I can not to call company names, so we don't have no blowback. But red, number 3, that causes thyroid cancer. Green, number 3, causes bladder cancer. Yellow, number 6, is known to cause adrenal and kidney tumors. And we got one more minute, so we're going to go ahead and say right here that asulfame, or acesulfame, potassium, and sucralose, which are not the same thing, but you find them in sugar-free drinks, dressings, and cupcakes, mixes, and yogurts, cause benign thyroid cancer. And last, to round up this section of the don'ts, other ingredients to avoid: soy lecithin, which is in almost all of your chocolatey, creamy candies and drinks. Soy lecithin. Sodium chloride, BHT, and BHA. Avoid those. Snatch them out your pantry. And you will be on the road to better health just by eliminating those things we just listed. All right, cool. Look, we're about to take it to break. And after that, we're going to come back with some solutions. We're gonna overturn this bad eating system and gonna revolutionize your eating habits. The only solution is revolution, and we're talking about nutrition revolution right here on the Life Malcolm Show. See you on the other side of the break.
Hi, this is Angela Birdsong, and during the week, I'm affectionately known as the Medicare lady. Do not try to navigate Medicare without me. Please call me at 813-476-4837. I also do life insurance, and I will help people who are Medicare Medicaid. Once again, 813-476-4837. 4837.
Jacobs Production, in partnership with Trinity City of Praise and the African American Family Institute, presents a musical play, 10 Boys and One Girl, coming soon to the David A. Strauss Jr. Center for the Performing Arts, 1010 North Mercedes Place, Tampa, Florida, September the 18th, 2021. 2 p.m. matinee show, 7:30 p.m. late show, $25 general seating, VIP seating $50. You don't want to miss this powerful performance, a story of a man and woman raising 10 boys, 1 girl, through trial and obstacles. With resilience, faith, and love, they made it. Directed by Nate Jacobs of the West Coast Black Theater Troupe. Musical director Davon Jameson of Jacksonville, Florida. Tickets can be found at the Strass Center box office. For more information, call 813-229-7827. 10 Boys, 1 Girl, family strong.
All right. The moment you all have been waiting for, I know you've been waiting on this moment for all your life, even if you didn't know. We about to get healthy. Man, I remember back in the day, they used to talk about root working. It used to make it sound like it was bad. Root working, you root working. Come on, caller. Go ahead, come on in, caller.
Yes, I would like to ask a question.
I'm listening, caller. Please go ahead.
Yes, you at the end you went. This life, right?
This is life. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome, caller, to the Life Malcolm Show. This is life. Come on in.
Hi. That kind of fast at the end, and I was trying to write down stuff you said about the,
Yes, I'm listening. Just go ahead. I can hear you. I'm just waiting for you to.
Some feedback.
Oh, okay.
You went a little fast at the end.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get the what you said about the yellow number 6 and the green number 3.
Okay. All right. No problem. So, go ahead.
And then the last one was when you said I got soy lecithin and sodium chloride, and it was another one.
Okay.
But I missed those three. Would you
Okay,
mind
so
repeating it?
stay on the line. I'm going to repeat those things, and I want you to tell me if I covered everything that you missed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so red number 3, green number 3, and yellow number 6 all fall under the label of artificial colors. That was the category we dealt with when we brought up those ingredients. Those things found in cereals, sports drinks, sugar-free drinks, and gelatins. Red number 3 is known to cause thyroid cancer. Green number 3 is known to cause bladder cancer. Yellow number 6 is known to cause adrenal, or some might say adrenal, and kidney tumors. Two different things. Adrenal glands, like they say, produces adrenaline, that gland, and your kidney organ. Yellow number 6 is known to cause kidney tumors and adrenal gland tumors. And the soy lecithin, other ingredients to avoid. Just so these are just ingredients I was kind of throwing in as a bonus. These are soy lecithin, which you find in almost all chocolates, unless you go get something like 100% cacao or something like that, right? But for the most part, you're gonna find somebody missing a page, missing number 1. Soy lecithin is in your chocolates. And then you have this stuff called polysorbate 80, which you find in ice cream. You know, some of us love that ice cream. Sodium chloride, which is not, I think I skipped over that because I wanted to make sure I shouted out BHT and BHA, because you find a lot of those, in a lot of your cereals and what have you that we like to feed the children. So those ingredients are soy lecithin, polysorbate 80, sodium chloride, BHT, and BHA. If you find those on your packages, and I'm sure you will if you just go and look at them, because they sneak them in there on you. They're probably FDA approved too. And yeah, so those are the ingredients. Did I cover everything?
Okay, yes, thank you.
Oh, no, it's a pleasure. Thank you for calling. All right. So now, the moment you've been waiting on all your life, bam, 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 bam. I'm letting y'all in my kitchen a little bit and let you in my little vitamin, mineral, antioxidant cabinet. Then I gave you my little food menu. You know how I do, so I be burning. Man, the other day I did some like nachos for the chillin'. We had roasted broccoli and roasted cauliflower on the bottom. On the top, some kind of nachos. They don't have none of them ingredients that I just listed in the first half hour on them, in them, and put them on there. And then we had like salad greens, onions, tomatoes, all kind of stuff. Then all this stuff right here that you see all over the, man, I'm talking about banging. You hear me? You know, you don't know nothing about that roasted Brussels sprouts. But look here, I got this thing I call Deal With It Brussels sprouts, because I use my deal weed. You know what I mean? What? Look here. Oh, so anyway, so I'm about to tell y'all why you should do this. Here go your solutions right here on the Life Malcolm Show. Finna solve look here, giving you another option. Look, DJ, cut the music. These people be saying all the time, oh, slick with it. See, look, okay, in case y'all don't get it, like, ain't never no music playing when I say that. But now, you know, that's the holdover. Anybody who ever came to the not the Life Malcolm Show, but straight up poetry, or even the Black on Black Rhyme show I used to do, like, we used to have a DJ playing music, and when the DJ, even when he wasn't playing the music, and when I wanted to make a point, I'd be like, DJ, cut the music, right? And I started that last week, and now my man Basil with the Basil is up in here with the screwdriver sound when I say it. Okay, touche, my brother. But yeah, like, people would tell you, like, vote, and I think you should vote, right? And sometimes you should vote at the voting booth, but please understand that ain't the only damn way to vote. No, when that George Floyd stuff popped off last summer, brothers and sisters voted with bricks. They voted burning buildings down. That's a vote. Huh? Yeah, Malcolm said the ballot or the bullet. Then it was the ballot or the burning last go round. So, yeah, it's more than one way to vote. So don't just get locked into the colonizers' options, solutions right here. Okay, here you go. All right. Basil. Basil, I'm just going to read off to you. Basil is an herb. The parts of the plant that grow above the ground are used to make medicine. Basil is used for stomach spasms, loss of appetite, intestinal gas, kidney conditions, fluid retention, head colds, warts, and worm infections. And you say, who got worms? People still have worms? They used to scare the hell out of me telling me old people have worms. I believe that for a long time, too, till I got old. But maybe them old people weren't using basil. I don't know. It's also... women sometimes use basil before and after childbirth to promote blood circulation and also to start the flow of breast milk. Basil contains many vitamins and minerals as well as antioxidants such as lutein, zeaxanthin, beta-carotene, and beta-cryptoxanthin. Basil is full of antioxidants. Sweet basil contains a compound called eugenol, and lime and lemon basils have limoncine. And these antioxidants, along with others such as anthocyanins and beta-carotene, help to fight free radicals in the body that can otherwise lead to cell damage and increase your risk of a variety of health conditions, including cancer, heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. Holy basil. DJ, cut the music. Now, somebody was just telling me today that arthritis and diabetes and high blood pressure run in his family. I told he's 38 years old. I told the little dude, look, it don't run in your family. It runs at your family's dinner table. All y'all ate the same stuff. They'll be like, well, my mama had it, my dad had it, all my sisters had it, because all y'all ate the same stuff. Yeah, anyway. Holy basil, also called tulsi, is a bit different from sweet basil. You use it in your favorite recipes. Still, its phytochemicals can help to protect against different types of cancer, including lung cancer, liver cancer, oral cancer, and skin cancer. Moving on. Cayenne peppers. We got a lot of work to do right here in this next half hour or so. Cayenne peppers can provide a variety of health benefits, which include pain relief. Cayenne peppers, like other spicy peppers, have capsaicin, the compound that gives them their heat. Applied topically, capsaicin can help to alleviate pain by reducing the amount of neuropeptide known as substance P that travels to the brain to signal pain. With less substance P, feelings of pain decrease. I don't know if I want less P. Anyway, psoriasis treatment. Psoriasis is an autoimmune condition that causes itchy, because I mean, I like the pain, man. I don't know. It's kind of toss up. I'm glad for pain. That's why you stay in the United States. That's why you stay in Tampa. Because you look, you want pain. That's why you vote. What rhyme with pain? It starts with a J. Anyway, psoriasis is an autoimmune condition that causes itchy, scaly, red patches on the skin. While there is currently no cure, topical capsaicin creams can help reduce itching and improve the skin's appearance. Metabolism boost. Capsaicin increases the amount of heat that your body produces, boosting your metabolism, causing you to burn more calories. It's also somewhat effective in reducing hunger, causing you to eat less throughout the day. Digestive health. Capsaicin stimulates the nerves in your stomach and sends signals for protection against injury. The pepper may help to increase the production of digestive fluid, send enzymes to the stomach to aid digestion, and provide extra protection to the stomach against infections, reducing high blood pressure. Based on animal studies, like, people use animals and not humans in most civilized places of the world. We're gonna come right back. We just on Cayenne, and we got a lot of work to do. So look, we're gonna take this break. I'm gonna catch my breath, and we'll be right back with some more solutions on the Life and Alchemy Show. See you on the other side of the break.
So believe we hunted down 813-248-6300. Everything gon' be okay. Call Ricky, he coming. He taking kids state of Florida. Grab a pin of sundown. 184-361 Rick. That's 184-361-425. Never word from the point forward. Just recline. Just ask Ricky. Plus your boy statewide. Just in case you missed it, I'ma tell you one more time. 184-361 Rick. Call Ricky. Ask Ricky. Legal medical referral service. The doctors and lawyers in our network are trained in handling auto injury claims and getting you the best medical treatment and recovery. Dial 1-844-361-RICK. That's 1-844-361-7425. Ricky. Ask Ricky.
All right. Back to the Cayenne. Some studies show that cayenne, the capsaicin in cayenne, can slow cancer cell growth. It may even be able to kill cancer cells for certain types of cancer, including prostate, skin, and pancreatic. They be talking about pancreatic cancer is a death sentence. I'm not saying, look, I should say I ain't no doctor, no physician with no license to practice medicine. But what I am a practitioner of nutritional health. I've been doing this for over 25 years. Put me in a room with any doctor, any man, whatever they say, whoever, and I stand on the shoulder. That 100. All right? Chives. Right here, chives. Although chives, okay, I'm just run through try to get through the benefit. We only on chives. Prevents cancer. Several studies have been produced which suggest that alliums, including chives, could help prevent or fight against cancer. Certain compounds found in chives, including sulfur, can deter cancerous cells from growing or spreading throughout the body. Although these studies are still in the early stages, there is a wide range of studies suggesting the same thing. Chives and other alliums could help prevent cancer. Prevents osteoporosis. Chives are packed with vitamin K, a critical component in bone density. Improves memory. Chives contains both choline and folate. Individually, each of these components is linked to improving memory functions. I'm going to take a teaspoon now. And studies show that adults who eat more foods with choline in them do better on cognitive tests, while people with low levels of choline seem to be at higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Also, the combination of choline and folate in chives may help improve memory and prevent the development of conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. Been seeing a lot of them things popping up these days. I'm still reading, y'all. Look, you can call in if you got something to say, but we're going to move on to cilantro. Cilantro is a fragrant herb commonly used in Central America, Middle Eastern and Middle Eastern and Asian cuisines, right? But the health benefits include well, I'm trying to skip to some stuff. Okay, yeah, because we only on right here. We got to get all the way down here. So some health benefits include brain health. Although further research is still needed, several studies have connected eating cilantro with reduced symptoms of cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. In one study, cilantro extract reduced seizure attacks and prevented nerve cell damage in rats. In another study, when fresh cilantro leaves were added to the diets of lab mice, scientists saw improvements in their memory, reduces anxiety and anxiety symptoms, blood sugar management. Cilantro is so well known for its ability to lower blood sugar that people with low blood sugar or those taking diabetes medications are warned to be careful with the herb. In animal studies, coriander seeds reduce blood sugar by stimulating an enzyme that removes sugar from the blood. prevents foodborne illnesses. Cilantro plant contains didicenol. I guess that's right. Didicenol. Yeah, anyway, we'll get it together. An antimicrobial compound that may help protect your body against infections and illnesses caused by tainted food. Dillweed. Right there. All right. Health benefits. Dillweed helps prevent type 2 or treat rather type 2 diabetes. Studies have shown that dill can be used to help manage diabetes. Not only do these studies show that dill helps manage existing type 2 diabetes, but it also shows that dill may help prevent type 2 diabetes from developing. In addition to dill's anti-diabetic properties, the herb pairs well with fish and eggs, which are safe for people who have diabetes to eat. Using dill and other herbs to flavor food can be a good alternative to sweetener in processed flavorings. Improves heart health. Dill is packed with flavonoids, which have been shown to help reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke. A lot of us got the heart disease and stroke. Seen a strokey dude the other day, my age. We used to play basketball together. He got the stroke walk. And I say it like that because he 47 years old. And listen, DJ, cut the music. I don't care what you say. Shame is good. We need to shame. We need to shame, body shame people when they don't look healthy. To shame them in the better health. We need to shame killers in our community. Shame them into DJ, play the music. Yeah. Back to the lecture at hand. Reduces heart disease and stroke. Listen, we got to stop letting the colonizer tell us how to correct our problems in our community. All this foolishness about body shape. I saw this woman the other day, about 300 pounds in a bikini. I wanted to do something to the person who made the damn bikini. You should make bikinis that size. No. It's wrong. And it's wrong to encourage that. It's got to be healthy. Anyway, dill is a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron. Listen, if you're a man, and you're 300 pounds, you don't need no bikini on either. All right. Yeah, all right, bet. Where we at? Oregano. Y'all done got me thinking about that one. She's taking up all the space in my head. Oregano. Fresh oregano is a great antibacterial agent. It has phytonutrients, thymol, and carvacrol, which fight infections such as staph infections. Oregano is also loaded with antioxidants that help prevent cell damage, and it's an excellent source of fiber, vitamin K, manganese, iron, vitamin E, tryptophan, and calcium. Time. It's time. Come on now. Time to make a change. We are his people. We can do that. Y'all don't know about that. Teddy Riley and the Winans. Y'all remember that? No? Okay. All right. Y'all in the studio full of young people. What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth. It ain't nothing but a sign. Gotta wake up. Oh yeah. Otis Anthony used to play that joint on Sunday for him, man. It's time. Anyway, I do like cauliflower time, and all right, it's time to get back to this. Is what they're telling me. It's time. All right, time. Time is essential. Time essential oil is known for its ability to fight off bacteria and fungus, and has been used to preserve food. Thyme also contains a variety of minerals and vitamins that promote good health, full of vitamin C for immune support, potassium for healthy cells, and manganese for bone development and blood clotting. Thyme contains thymol, which one of the main oils in thyme, which can fight against, I ain't gonna even try to, it's COX2, an enzyme responsible for inflammation in the body. Another oil in thyme, Carvacrol has a similar effect on inflammatory cytokines. Y'all been hearing about cytokine storms. It has a similar effect on fighting back, beating back cytokines, which are signals your body uses to increase inflammation. This oil can help reduce it. Respiratory support. Thyme is great for respiratory health as well, with some clinical studies showing its use to soothe coughs, relieve chest congestion. Thyme is most helpful. First thyme is most helpful for this, but the essential oil may work too. Thyme is also good for gastrointestinal health. That's your GI. Thyme has antimicrobial properties which help reduce germs in food and can improve your gut microbes and your overall intestinal health. This herb can also increase appetite, support healthy liver function, and increase protective gastric mucus layers in your stomach, which help protect your stomach lining from acid. Turmeric. Last but not least, can relieve pain, improves liver function, can help reduce the risk of cancer, and can aid in your digestion. All right. So, them the solutions. Now, I bet you that a lot of stuff I said in the first half of the show, you got a lot of that in your cabinet, your refrigerator, and your children's lunch boxes. Cook with it there. They can't. I don't know if you cook with it. Do something with it every day and feed it to yourself and people you say you love. If you love them, if you love yourself, stop doing that. Don't do that no more. Stop doing that. I'm willing to bet you don't have a lot of this. Actually, you probably do have a lot of it because you don't use it. If it's in your shelf, on your shelf, you probably got a lot of it because you don't use it. The reason why I could bring these in the studio today because this is backup at the house on the lane. These ain't the only one. No, we keep these. We use these every day. I did not bring my celery seed, just cause I didn't have the opportunity to get the research I wanted to pull for celery seed. I found some stuff, but I didn't like it. And I didn't bring my curry, which would go right in there. Didn't bring my curry. Did not bring my sea salt, which is important. People be talking about they on salt-free diets. Them people is not going to live long. At least they're not going to live well long. You got to have salt. The human body needs 4 things, primarily, in this order. You know, there are 4 things. In order to live. You know what they are? Huh? Yeah. That's one, but that's out of order. What water come in? Come on now, you know what's the first thing you need to live? Oxygen. Then sodium. I think that take up the rear. Potassium, then sodium. You got to have them. So all the people on these salt-free diets and whatever, look here. Let them people fool you if you want to. You need to balance. And so, yeah, that's the thing. They say everything has, when they tell you to take the dose, they be like, well, and people scared about, they heart busting or blood clotting or something like that from taking the dose. They're like, well, everything have an effect, a side effect. Some, anything. No, hell no. What? Look, generally speaking, ain't no super duper damaging gonna happen if you just take one shot of this or one dose of this. No, you gotta overdo it. And when I say over, I mean over. And that's a foolish move anyway. You gotta do all this stuff in balance. So now, putting it all together, herbs and spices and stuff like that. Avoid the foolish foods and ingredients that I showed you at the beginning of the program. Jump on the kind of food menu that I encouraged you or that I shared with you last week and do something about your antioxidants and what have you. And since we don't have a word from the word, I'm finna try to drop a quote on you. I got un momento, and I'm finna give you African proverb to leave with. I found this one quite helpful and quite fitting for the subject matter of the month. Words are sweet, but they never take the place of food. So keep telling yourself you're going to do this. You're going to stop doing that. Yeah, them words sweet, but they don't take the place of food. Do better. The only way They say the vaccine ain't 100%, the mask ain't 100%. The only way to not get COVID is don't be lazy. It's the Life Malcolm Show, y'all. Appreciate you listening. We'll see you next week right here in Touch News, where everybody is a star, and the biggest star is you. Your star is you. Your star is you. Your star is you.